Lesson 5: Structure and Functions of Exercising Muscle. Muscles allow a person to move, speak, and chew. They control heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. Other seemingly unrelated functions, including temperature regulation and vision, also rely on the muscular system. How the muscular system works. The muscles account for around 40% of a person's weight, with the largest muscles in the body being the gluteus maximus in the buttocks. The muscular system contains more than 600 trusted source muscles that work together to enable the full functioning of the body. There are 3 types of muscles in the body. First is the skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscles are the only muscles that can be consciously controlled. They are attached to bones, and contracting the muscles causes movements of those bones. Any actions that a person consciously undertakes involves the use of skeletal muscles. Examples of such activities including running, chewing, and writing. Second is the smooth muscle. Smooth muscle lines the inside of the blood vessel and organs such as the stomach, and it's also known as visceral muscle. It is the weakest type of muscle but has an essential role in moving food along the digestive tract and maintaining blood circulation through the blood vessels. Smooth muscles act involuntarily and cannot be consciously controlled. Last is the cardiac muscle. Located only in the heart, cardiac muscles pump blood around the body. Cardiac muscle stimulates its own contractions that form our heartbeat. Signals from the nervous system control the rate of contraction. This type of muscle is strong and acts involuntarily. There are main functions of the muscular system. First is mobility. The muscular system's main function is to allow movement. When muscles contract, they contribute to gross and fine movement. Gross movement refers to large coordinated motions and includes walking, running, and swimming. Second is stability. Muscles, tendons stretch over joints and contribute to joint stability. Muscle tendons in the knee joint and the shoulder joint are crucial in stabilization. The core muscles are those in the abdomen, back, and pelvis, and they also stabilize the body and assist in tasks such as lifting weights. Third is posture. Skeletal muscles help keep the body in the correct position when someone is sitting or standing. This is known as posture. Good posture relies on strong, flexible muscles. Stiff, weak, or tight muscles contribute to poor posture and misalignment of the body. Long-term bad posture leads to joint and muscle pain in the shoulder, back, neck, and elsewhere. Fourth is circulation. The heart is a muscle that pumps blood throughout the body. The movement of the heart is outside of conscious control, and it contracts automatically when stimulated by electrical signals. Smooth muscles in the arteries and veins plays a further role in the circulation of blood through around the body. These muscles maintain blood pressure and circulation in the event of blood loss and dehydration. They expand to increase blood flow during times of intense exercise when the body requires more oxygen. Fifth is respiration. Breathing involves the use of the diaphragm muscle. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle located below the lungs. When the diaphragm contracts, it pushes downward, causing the chest cavity to get bigger. The lungs then fill with air. When the diaphragm muscle relaxes, it pushes air out of the lungs. When someone wants to breathe more deeply, it requires help from other muscles including those in the abdomen, back, and knee. What happens inside your body when you exercise? Regular physical activity can lower your risk of heart and circulatory disease by 35%. When you're active, the heat produced by your muscles increases your body temperature, making you feel warmer. Your heart starts to beat faster, pumping more blood to the muscles you are using. Your heart is also a muscle. If you are active regularly, it gets bigger and stronger. Your muscles are working harder, so they need more oxygen. You start to breathe faster so your blood can pick up more oxygen from your lungs. Your lungs work harder to make this happen. Once your blood has picked up oxygen, it moves to the muscles you are using, giving them the extra oxygen they need. If you are active regularly, more capillaries go in the muscle you've been working. This is one reason why activities start to feel easier over time. Getting active is great for people with diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, you have too much glucose in your blood, probably because you don't have enough insulin. Physical activities help you use the insulin you don't have. It also helps your cells use glucose even when there is no insulin. Regular physical activity can improve your memory and attention span. Over time, the bit of the brain involved in memory and learning seems to get better. Long-term physical activity leads to a lower resting heart rate and lower blood pressure. This helps cut your risk of heart and circulatory disease. And there are more reasons to smile. When you're active, your brain produces chemicals called endorphins. These reduce feelings of pain and make you feel more positive. Getting active cuts down on stress hormones, reducing anxiety. Combine activity with a balanced diet and you'll help yourself reach and maintain a healthy weight. Aim for 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week. Try to be active every day. Every 10 minutes counts. There are physical and mental benefits of exercise. First is the physical benefits of exercise. Cardiovascular and respiratory improvement. Cardiac muscle surrounds the heart. It also pumps a greater volume of blood. It decreases in resting heart rate. Develop more red blood cells. The lungs become stronger. It also reduction in health risk factors. Reduce risk of cardiovascular disease. Reduce risk of type 2 diabetes. Reduce risk of metabolic syndrome. May lower risk of some cancers. Can influence lifespan. It also increase in metabolic rate, the rate at which you burn calories. Resting metabolic rate increases. Energy is used to repair muscles and replenish and glycogen. It decreases risk of falls, balance, coordination, and muscle strengthening activities. Bone health improvement. Can slow the loss of bone density. Weight loss and reduce obesity. Being physically active can help with weight management. Burn more calories. Increases muscle mass. It also increases feelings of well-being. Increase and release of natural feel-good chemicals. Improve mood. More energy. Improve quality of life. Get better sleep. Fall asleep faster. Enjoy a deeper sleep. Can help sleep duration. Decrease wake-ups. It also improves brain function. Reduces fatigue. Improve alertness. Improve blood circulation. Sharper thinking. It also increases self-esteem. Can improve body shape. Increase confidence. Promotes accomplishments.